Hi guys and welcome back to the Alpha Tone channel. My name is Prime M and today we are on to episode 4 of Catch Me in Greenpoint. If you haven't seen episode 1, 2 or 3, please go and check that out in order to understand episode 4. With that being said, let's get into episode 4. So me, James and Ricky, we didn't get to shoot up the bar, we didn't have the double kill, so we're back on our way to the warehouse and we're driving there. We're thinking about what could have happened and James would have, did what he had to do. So we're back to the warehouse and we're there chilling and we're talking, and then we heard shots firing all over the place. It sounds like it's like a half a mile away in Greenpoint. It's not close to the warehouse, but we hear shots, like a whole bunch of shots. It's just going and going, and we're like, what the hell is this, Ricky? Did any of our guys out there doing anything? And Ricky said, I don't think it's our guys, maybe it's some other guys. And I'm like, but who else in Greenpoint like have a gang and could do something like this? And Ricky was saying there's another gang, it's a smaller gang, and chances are it's probably them. Ricky, call the guys and see what's going on. Give one of the guys a call in here if you hear nothing. So Ricky hit up a few of his guys, asked them what the hell is going on. They don't know what's going on. It's not them. I'm like, this is not good, Ricky. A whole bunch of shots. It's like crazy. It's like a shootout going on out there. So Ricky said to me, boss, I'm gonna go out there and see what's going on, because this doesn't sound good. Shots just keep firing. That is definitely a shootout, boss. And I said, all right, bet, Ricky. Go out there, see what's going on, and let me know. So Ricky went, and me and James there, we talking, chopping it up and stuff. It's about an hour past. Ricky hit us up and said, boss, I haven't heard anything concrete, but I heard it's, some feud going on over drugs. Like, feud going on over drugs? And he said, yes, boss. Tomorrow I'll get more details and I'll call you and give you the whole thing. I'm like, all right, bet. So the next day comes, I'm chilling. I'm worried about last night. What the hell was that? And suddenly my phone rings. It's Ricky. So I answer. I say, yeah. Ricky said, boss, something terrible happened last night with all those gunshots you heard firing. I said, what happened, Ricky? He said, boss, 4 people died. 2 were gang members and 2 were other innocent people. I said, 2 of our guys? He said, no, not 2 of our guys. 2 of the guys that I'm telling you, the small gang, 2 of them got clipped, and 2 innocent people, they got hurt in the crossfire and stuff. And I said, what really happened, Ricky? And he said some guys from 696 Queensbridge over that project, they gave some guys over Greenpoint some cocaine to deal with, and shit went south, and the guys, they were back and forth, and last night they just so happened to shoot it out. I'm like, really? And he said, yes, boss. And I said, but this is good for us, Ricky. And Ricky's like, this is good for us? I'm like, yeah. All we have to do is hope for this war to continue, and they will mess up Greenpoint instead of us. And Ricky was like, oh, I see what you're saying. That's a good idea. And I said, Ricky, do you know the guy who's in charge of this gang? Tell him to come see me. Maybe we have to fund him some money so he could continue this war or retaliate. And Ricky was like, boss, he's kind of hard-headed, he's a tough guy to deal with. He doesn't listen. And I said, Ricky, I understand, but if you could get him to me, I'll definitely talk to him. And if he doesn't want to talk, cool. We fund the other guys from 696 and have them come, do damage in Greenpoint from time to time. It's a win-win. I think we should fund both sides, Ricky. Give the guys in Greenpoint, guns and money. Not our guys though, just let them do that. And we also give guys at 696 Queensbridge money. We give the guys at 696 Queensbridge the majority of the money and guns so they can come over here on a regular and cause a whole bunch of problems, Ricky. And that will work in our favor like clockwork. Ricky was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Ricky was saying to me, boss, but I don't know anyone from 696. I'm like, that's cool. I know somebody over there. I'll talk to him and see if he knows what's going on. And Ricky was like, all right, bet. I'm gonna try and get to this guy, boss. Even though he's tough to deal with, I'm gonna try and get to him and see if you could talk to him. And I turned to James. James was listening to the whole conversation the whole time, and James was like, yo, this is a blessing in disguise for us. 4 got killed last night. We didn't touch anyone. And plus, this is a war about to start. All we have to do is just stay behind the scene and fun it. I'm like, yeah, James, that's what's going to happen. So suddenly my phone rings again. I looked at it. It's Byron. This is the FBI guy, my friend, the former bank robber, now federal agent. He's calling me again. This can't be good. So I answered. I said, yo, my brother, what's up? And it was like, my brother, I have bad news for you. What happened? He said, my brother, I saw your lawyer and the FBI agent woman, they having lunch together in upstate New York. Did you have your lawyer talking to the FBI agent? I said, no. Why is my lawyer talking to her without my permission? I never tell him to talk to her. Does he even know the feds want me? And Ricky was like, my brother, I don't know, but something doesn't look right. I think the federal agent woman is getting close to him, and she's using her femininity to get to him. You know, she looks good, really good, right? So any man will fall for her. I said, yeah, you're right, Byron, but why is my lawyer doing this? Byron's like, my brother, this is not good. You have to take care of your lawyer. You have to do something about this lawyer because he's having meetings behind your backs. And he probably knows by now they want you and he's not telling you anything. This is not good, my brother. I said, all right, yo, good looking, Byron. I take care of it, bro. I appreciate it. And it was like, my brother, stay safe. I think this police woman, she have something for you. I think she kind of likes you because she talks about you every day. In the system, all of her work is just based around you. Everything is just you. I'm like, yeah, she look good at everything. Maybe she likes me. I don't know, but you know how it is. I'm not trying to have that. But my lawyer, though. Why is my lawyer doing this, bro? Byron was like, my brother, I don't know, man. I just call you to give you the heads up. You got to do what you have to do. I got to go now, my brother. I got to go back inside. I'm like, all right, Byron, bet. We'll talk, bro. And I hang up. I'm like, shit. James was looking at me and James was like, yo, that's not good. Why is your lawyer having meeting behind your back? And I said, James, I know. I have to get rid of him. And James was like, let me get rid of him. This will be good. Let me get rid of him. And I was like, nah, I have a better idea. He's my lawyer now. Martin is going to school to study law. I will send Martin to school. I'm going to have Martin get rid of my current lawyer. So, it's more pressure on him to definitely go to school and come be my lawyer because he will be the one to get rid of my lawyer. And James was like, all right, I see what you're saying, boss. That's a good call. I'm like, yeah, we going to do that. So I turned to James and I said, James, we probably don't need to burn down the apartment building tonight with all your tenants in it. We already have an issue going on in Greenpoint, so this is good. What I'm going to want from you now is some money. I have some money over in East Williamsburg. I can go get it, but I don't know if it's being watched right now. So you get me some money, and we going to get some guns today, and we going to talk to this guy over here in Greenpoint with his gang. I don't even know what his name is. Ricky didn't tell me his name. But whenever we meet with this guy, we give him money and guns to fight the war against 696 guys. So hopefully Ricky get to this guy and bring him to me, man. And James was like, yeah, this is a good idea. It's like you're pulling the strings from behind the scene. I'm like, yep, that's the perfect idea, James. You're pulling the strings from behind the scene. We're going to turn this place upside down and we don't have to lift a pin. And James was like, that's a great idea. I can't wait for this. So I'm there and I'm thinking, and I'm like, damn. My lawyer is having meeting behind my back. I didn't even tell him the feds are on to me. The last time I saw my lawyer was at the police station where I gave my statement about the bank robbery. And me and my lawyer, we watched it on camera. And when I left to Florida to go get, Tommy and Fred and get the money and everything, I haven't spoke to my lawyer since. So now I'm surprised my lawyer is having word with the feds that's supposedly on to me with a hot chick. I mean, this fed, she's hot. She's a good looking chick. I'm telling you. So if my lawyer is falling for this chick, he's going to sell me out. I got to get my lawyer on the phone. Call him and tell him I'm in some trouble. Matter of fact, let me call him Blue right now. Mr. Williams. Yeah, I'm in some trouble, man. Yeah, I'm in deep trouble. I gotta see you today. Can you meet me in Brooklyn today? Yeah, meet me around like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 8, 9, whichever those times you could come so we could talk. I got some lawsuit, man, and this is not looking good on my end. But I need my lawyer to talk to. And he was like, all right, I'm coming to see you later, Mr. McKenzie. I got you. And I'm like, all right, bet. So I hung up the phone and I said, whenever he comes tonight, I'm gonna have Martin put 1 in his head and 3 in his chest, and that's it. So I said, shit, let me call Martin. But I don't have Martin's number, so I said, shit, let me call Ricky and tell Martin to come and see me. Martin is the guy I'm sending to law school. I'm gonna have Martin clip this lawyer boy for me. Crazy. So I hit up Ricky. I'm like, yo, Ricky. And Ricky was like, boss, I was just about to call you. I saw the guy who owns the gang in Greenpoint, a small gang, and I tell him to come and see you, you know, somebody want to talk to him. Maybe I had a friend to help him out. And he was like, nah, you don't need no help. And he was acting all crazy, boss. I said, all right, Ricky, leave him alone. We gonna make sure he needs help. We gonna fund the 696 guys. And those guys are gonna put so much pressure on him, he's gonna have no choice but to come and call us. So don't worry about him. What I was calling you for, Ricky, was Martin. You have Martin's number? Tell Martin to come to the warehouse and see me. I have something for him to do. And Ricky was like, all right, boss, bet. I'm gonna let Martin know to come and see you right now. I'm like, cool. So I got off the phone with Ricky. Martin is coming to see me. My lawyer is coming tonight so Martin can kill him. Me and James right here. I said, James, let's go for a ride to 696 Queenbridge. I know a guy over there. We could talk to him and see what's really going on with this war. And if we could get to the source over there, we fund them money and guns. And James was like, I bet we roll in the Queens. So me and James, we hop in the car, we go over the Pulaski Bridge, you know, Long Island City, and we're on our way to 696 Queenbridge because, you know, we're gonna have to find out what's going on today. So we're on our way to over there to 696 Queensbridge. My phone ring, you know, it's Martin, the guy. Ricky gave him my number. So he called me, I'm like, all right, Ricky gave him it's my soldier anyways, let me talk to him. I'm like, he said, boss, Ricky said you're looking for me. I said, yeah. I said, come see me in about 3 hours over by the warehouse. I just stepped out, but I'll be back. And he was like, cool, boss, I'll come and see you. I'm like, all right, bet. And I hang up with Martin. You know, me and James, we going over 696, so we talking, chopping it up. We letting him know we're gonna have this meeting and see what's going down. So I pull up in 696, you know, go to the building. It's a projects over there, you know, it's a dangerous projects, cops car everywhere, you know what I mean? But I go see my boy, James. I mean, James was rolling with me normal. He's not, you know, saying to the police, hey, yo, you know what I mean? James is rolling with me normal. Like I said, this guy, James, is like, he wants to be a part of this gang. But anyway, we're there. We went inside the building. I saw my boy, his name is Bobby. I said, yo, Bobby, what's up, Bobby? Bobby was like, oh shit, bro, you don't hear what happened on the news? With the bank robbery with Mike and all them guys? I'm like, yeah, I heard about it. And Bobby was like, yo, you know Toby? I said, Toby? He said, nah, no, not Toby, Joby. I said, yeah, I know Joby. Joby, that's Mike's cousin. Like Mike? He said, yeah, like Mike. He was in the bank robbery and like Mike died. I mean, Bobby is telling me all of this and I know all about it. I mean, I was there on the robbery, but you know, it's just between me and the feds. No one else know I was there. It's just the feds. So, you know, Bobby is talking about Mike and Fred and Tommy and stuff like that with the bank robbery, and I'm there chilling. So Bobby was telling me, you know, Joby is in prison right now at Rikers Island, and Joby is Mike's cousin. Mike used to put money on Joby's books, you know what I mean? But being that Mike's dead, Joby had to like relinquish his power in prison because Mike's not giving him that money anymore. And you know, when you have money on your books in prison, you have power, you know what I mean? So Joby, I think he went to like the Nation of Islam. He kind of like go to religion in prison because he's not getting that money anymore, and he cannot finance the gang inside behind bars over by Rikers, because he's in Rikers Island. He was running off Rikers Island, but now I heard he relinquished the power because he's going to be a Muslim. I knew something was up. I knew Joby's a smart guy. Joby will never relinquish his power like that unless he has to for protection. And the reason why he goes the Muslim route, you know, say he's Muslim now, he's not into any violence, it's because he's trying to preserve his life. Joby will die in prison if he's not getting this money. And when I heard that from Bobby, I'm like, that's what's going on with Joby in prison? But I was thinking, I'm like, I know that's what's going on. Joby's just protecting himself. That's why he relinquishes power. But I'm there and I'm like, so Bobby, you have any connections to Joby? Tell Joby, you know, I can put money on his books. Because Mike was my friend, you know what I mean? And even though Mike's gone, I was still trying to put some money on Joby's books from time to time. You know, tell him to get his power back, man. And Bobby was like, all right, I'm going to try and do that. I'm like, yo, Bobby, you heard about some shooting last night? You know, go down in Brooklyn, some guys from over here. I heard some drug deal went down bad. And Bobby was like, yeah, it's the guy who's over the building over there. I'm like, word? Guys over there? I said, you know him? And Bobby was like, yeah, I know him, but I don't really mess with them like that. They're crazy. I'm like, yo, I want to talk to them. I want to fund them money and guns because some guys in that same area violated me. You know what I mean? And Bobby was like, really? Man, nobody should violate you like that. Yo, I'm gonna go get him right now. I'm like, yo, don't get all of them. Just go get one. Who's in charge? And Bobby was like, that guy in the red shirt, he's in charge. I'm like, all right, go get him. Let me talk to him, Bobby. So Bobby go get the guy in the red shirt. He's the guy, the leader of the gang in 696 Queensbridge. So I'm talking to this guy now. And I'm like, yo, look, I heard what happened in Greenpoint last night. You know, 4 died and a whole bunch of shit. You guys came here and tore up the whole block. Ask me, oh, I know you guys. I know. But what I want to do is I want to fund you guys some money and guns because some guys in that same community violated me. They hold on to my shit just like how I heard they hold on to y'all shit. And it's not going down like that. We should do something about it. I got money and guns that I want to give to you guys. And the guy was like, oh, word? Bet, that's what's up, man. We really need some money and some guns right now because last night we put the heat on them and we're kind of low on ammo right now. And I'm like, say less. I got some money and I got some guns coming for you tonight. All right? Don't worry about it. I got you. And we exchanged phone number and stuff. I said, yo, I'm going to keep in contact with you and stuff. I'm not living in Greenpoint at the moment, but whenever I'm there and I see anything, I can call you and let you know. I'm going to let you know. And it was like, I bet, let me know. And he was like, what's my name? I tell him my name and shit. I told him I know Bobby. You know, Bobby knows Mike and me and Mike were tight and stuff like that. And he knows Joby as well in Rikers, you know. So it's like all of us are like one now in Queensbridge, you know what I mean? Through Joby and Bobby and Mike, you know what I mean? So we're there. I tell him I'm going to get some money on Joby books so Joby could get back his power. Because I know what Joby did in prison. It's not about going to the Nation of Islam. He's just trying to protect himself. So let Joby know. I'm going to send him like 100,000 on his books, get his power back. And the guys were there. I tell the guys, yo, tonight, I'm going to come see you all again and give you some money and some guns and shit. And he was like, I bet. That's a fact. So we chop it up. We exchange number. We leave. You know, me and James. James didn't say anything at all. You know, he's a white boy in the projects. You know, everybody looking at him crazy and shit. But he's rolling with me, you know, and Bobby's there as social proof. So James didn't have to worry too much. And the guys wasn't suspicious or anything because, you know, Bobby tell him this guy right here, Prime, he's a real deal. So if he's rolling with a white dude, it ain't no feds. You know what I mean? So everything was good. And then me and James, we dipped. I tell Bobby, tell Joby, don't worry, we're going to get some money on his book this week. Bobby was like, all right, that's a fact, good looks. So me and James, you know, we're back in Brooklyn, back to the warehouse. You know, we hit up Martin. Martin come over and thing I was telling Martin, you know, look, my lawyer's snitching on me. I don't trust him. You see, what I need is a lawyer like you. If you know me from a long time before a lawyer, we do dirt together. So, you know, when you become a big lawyer, you won't sell me out like that. My lawyer right now, I think he's selling me out because he likes some policewoman. She's a Fed and he likes her, so he's turning me out. So what I want you to do tonight, I want you to get rid of him. And I'm gonna give you a new name. Your name is Eraser. I'm gonna call you Eraser. Martin laughed and he was like, why are you calling me Eraser, boss? I'm like, that's your new name going forward. When you erase this lawyer tonight and you become my lawyer, whenever I have any problem in the future, you're just gonna come and erase it. And Martin, he loves the name, he's laughing and everything. He's like, boss, that's a cool name for a lawyer, Eraser. Wow. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, he's coming in about 3 hours, so when he comes, we just put one in his head. Me, you, and him gonna go in the car, and you just put one through his head. He's gonna meet us up here in Brooklyn, not in Greenpoint though. We're meeting him up over in Crown Heights. We're gonna put through his at Crown Heights, and then we take Eastern Parkway and get away, come back over here to Greenpoint. And it was like, I bet, boss, that sounds good. That sounds good. We're gonna do this tonight. I'm like, cool. So the night comes, I talk to my lawyer on the phone. He said he's 30 minutes away. I said, I bet, meet us at Eastern Parkway in Schenectady. We're in Crown Heights right now. So Eastern Parkway and Schenectady Avenue, meet us right there. And he was like, bet. So me and Martin, we in the car. You know, James and Ricky, they're back at the warehouse because we have to leave someone with James at all time. James, he's cool and everything, but you know, we just have to have somebody to watch him at all times before he can graduate. But James is, at this point, guys, I know y'all watching this and saying, come on, just free James. James is a part of the team. That's not how it works. We have to keep an eye on James. But anyways, me and Martin, we're in the car chilling, you know, smoking and shit. And the lawyer pulls up, comes in the passenger seat. Martin is in the back. He was like, who is this? I said, oh, Martin. Martin wants to be a lawyer when he grows up. And my lawyer was like, oh, really? And you know, they were there talking their law shit, and he realized Martin know what he's talking about as it relates to law. You know, I mean, I'm driving to get to the spot where I tell Martin, whenever we reach to this spot, put one through his head. So we driving and he's talking, and him and Martin talking, and we get close to the spot. And as soon as we get there, Martin put one through his head. He's dead. And I'm like, shit, get out the car, Martin. Martin, get out the car. And I drive with the dead body there inside the car still, you know what I mean? And then I go left the lawyer and the car parked up at the spot where I was going to take them. And I left the car there. The lawyer's inside of the car, dead. Martin probably hopped on the train, went back. I don't know where he go, but I told him, get out the car. I'll take care of this. And Martin went. And I take the car with the dead body and I go stash it where I'm supposed to stash it. And that was the end of my lawyer. So now I'm back on my way to Greenpoint. You know, I hop in a cab, back to Greenpoint. I hit up Martin because he called me earlier today and had my number, so I had his number saved. I hit him up, I said, yo, Eraser, congratulations. And then he laughed. I said, yo, where you at? You back in the hood? And he said, nah, he's almost there. He's almost there. I'm like, I bet I'm on my way over there. We'll meet. Meet me at the warehouse when you get back. And he's like, I bet. I get off the phone with Martin. I should call him Eraser going forward. But I get off the phone with Martin. You know, I'm in the cab. Get back to Greenpoint. I go there, I saw James and Ricky. And the three of us there. Then Martin shows up I tell James and Ricky, Martin complete the mission. It was a success. Everything went well. And James was like, what about the guys from 696? Remember you told them tonight to bring in some guns and some money? I'm like, yeah, we're going over there right now in about 30 minutes. We're going to give them about 200,000 and maybe 3 strap. And Ricky was like, I bet. I know 3 strap we're going to definitely give them. And the money. And then we're going to tell them to come and shoot up the whole block tomorrow again. Make some more kill. And And guess what? Our hands will be washed free of all of that because we won't be out there doing the dirt. We got some strangers that have beef with some guy over here, and they will come over here and create chaos. So it's a win-win for us, and we'll find ourselves again in another good situation. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. That's episode 4 of the. I'll go on to that, dog. Sorry, thanks for watching again, guys. That was episode 4 of Catch Me in Greenpoint. And don't forget, if you haven't seen episode 1, 2, or 3, please go ahead and check it out before you could understand what just happened in episode 4. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know, it was a pleasure telling you guys the story again. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.